The following program is video supplemental instruction. VSI is brought to you by the Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.
So we're going to work through problem number 10 for Physics 2020, Midterm Exam 1, year 2010. And this problem says, from the graph shown in figure 1, what is the speed between 6 seconds and 10 seconds? And there is a supplemental sheet that has figure 1 on it. And basically what I've done was I just transferred that figure onto the boards so that we have it illustrated here. And so we're going to be referring to this figure in order to help us solve this problem. And we want to determine the speed. The speed is actually associated with the velocity. In fact, the speed is the velocity. It's just the magnitude of the velocity. Velocity is actually a vector. It has direction and magnitude. The speed is just the magnitude, so it's always positive. So if we look at our formula sheets, we have formula sheets here that was given for this particular exam, midterm exam 1. And on the first page, you'll see several kinematic formulas for velocity and acceleration. We're going to be looking in this section here. And so since we know the speed is associated with velocity, we're going to choose the average velocity is equal to the change in the distance or the change in time. And we're going to assume that it's average velocity. The problem doesn't state anything about acceleration, so we're going to assume that the velocity is constant. And so we know that the change in time is going to be 10 seconds minus 6 seconds, which is equal to 4 seconds. And we can figure out the change in distance, which would be the distance in 10 seconds. And so if we go to our figure, we'll see that that distance is 15 meters minus the distance at 6 seconds. So if we go to our figure again, and we'll see that that's 8 meters. And so the change in x is going to be 7 meters. All right, and so we can now just plug this into the equation. In fact, I want to this is from the formula sheet. So this is from formula sheet. Okay, and so now we have the velocity is going to be 7 meters divided by 4 seconds. And when we actually work that out, that's 1.75 meters per second. Okay, and so that is the solution to this problem.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.